morning. Here we go. It is a special edition, and the only reason why it's special is because there's some shakeup. Let's hit the NFL music, Jorge. And let's get ready for the Cap 10 Week 4 edition. We begin at number 10. A bit of a shocker. And we go to WFAN Sports Radio 66 in New York City.
Herbert pumps his right leg.
Oh, come on.
Takes the snap. Back to throw. Waits. Now deep ball up the field. Completes it. But Johnston can't get out of bounds. Great job there by Cordell Flott.
Game's over.
Down to 1 second and the ball game's over. And the Giants have won for the first time this year in Jackson Dart's first ever start. They hand the Chargers their first loss, 21-18.
Let's all remember something about the Cap 10. The Cap 10 is not a power ranking. The Cap 10 is built on bias. And when the San Diego Chargers go cross-country with all this hype, they won all 3 games and against division opponents, and they're the best team, and Harbaugh's the best coach, and you go on the road to the winless New York Giants making a first start with their quarterback, the Giants are in the Cap 10
Oh, my God.
at number 10.
This thing has no validity. None.
Sedano Nugget here. Give me a Sedano Nugget.
All right, next-gen stats say the Giants recorded a pass rush win rate of 68% on Sunday, meaning they beat their blocks within 2.5 seconds 68% of the time. The Giants had the highest pass rush win rate in a game since the metric was introduced 8 years ago.
Now, you want one more?
I just want to remind you, built on bias. Don't tell me about validity.
So basically, they were not only was the Giants winning the line of scrimmage, they were winning it in a fashion that was dominating.
Why they're in the Cap 10.
And now we move to number 9. Another shocker.
Oh, jeez.
We go to WJXL in Jacksonville.
There's the snap. There's the punt. Parker backs up. Fields it at the 15-yard line. Made a man miss, 25-yard line, 30-yard line. That's a good return for Parker. Wide, still on his feet, 50, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Parker Washington just brought it all the way back, and the Jags have extended the lead.
How about that?
How about that, Cappy?
The Jacksonville Jaguars, who are not on anybody's radar, with their new coach, go cross-country from Jacksonville to San Francisco.
Keep your name out my mouth, bro.
And they beat the Niners, legit beat them. Now, the Niners are not necessarily the Niners. The Niners have a lot of injuries, but that's a great win for Jacksonville. And given that San Francisco is coming here this Thursday night, the Jaguars have made it to the Cap 10.
At number 9, the Niners blitzed Trevor Lawrence on 6 of his 31 dropbacks, their lowest blitz rate of the season. Without Nick Bosa there, you would think they'd blitz more.
Well, but then they don't have anybody, who's really like a pure pass rusher, like a pure power pass rusher.
Yeah.
And
to get a double team to give somebody a free ride.
A guy who can seal the edge. I mean, just you lose so much.
Yeah, but you got to get creative if you're Robert Saleh, bro.
Keep his damn name out your mouth.
No, that was the other one. It was Liam Cohen who said that.
Yeah,
he said, F and end his life.
Everybody, keep your name out the mouth.
Yeah. But Travis Etienne was a monster in this game. 65 yards, so half his yards after contact. They couldn't even tackle the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of creative, how about the creativity of the Cap 10 this week? Time for number 8, and we head to Westwood 1 for a little Seahawks action. We head to Westwood 1 for a little Seahawks action.
Good hold. The kick by Myers on the way, and it is good. And the Seattle Seahawks get a 23-20 win. The last-second field goal by Jason Myers propels Seattle to their 8th straight win over the Arizona Cardinals and a 3-1 record to start this young season.
What a kick.
Remember, Seattle, Arizona, that was last week, so that one might have also fallen off your radar. But Seattle had the lead. Arizona came back. Seattle had missed a field goal, but then they got a second shot right as the clock was expiring. Hey, the Niners, the Seahawks, and the Rams are all 3-1. And so far, the Seahawks are our first team from the NFC West to make this week's Cap 10 with that win over the Cardinals.
Here's an interesting nugget on the Seahawks. The Seahawks have outscored their opponents by 44 points thus far this season. That's their best points margin through 4 games of a season since 2013. They went on to win the Super Bowl that season.
Ooh. Time for number 7. We head to WDVE in Pittsburgh.
And coming off a 6-for-6 drive. He'll throw to begin this drive, and it's DK Metcalf. He's in the loose. There goes DK. A block from Austin. Inside the 5. Into the end zone. 80-yard touchdown. Rodgers to Metcalf.
That was a good call.
Apparently not WDVE in Pittsburgh.
I thought that was a good call.
We changed it, right?
Gotcha. Yeah, that's Joe Davis on Fox. Is a good call.
Oh, Joe Davis on Fox Sports.
Joe Davis is good.
That was actually, he was awake for that one. Wow. He must have had his Pittsburgh morning coffee, everybody.
So here's the thing about the Cap 10. Again, built on bias. I know that there's a lot of Aaron Rodgers hate in this studio. But here, don't look now.
Here we go.
The Steelers are 3-1. And, you know, Steelers, here we go.
I think we have to get Steelers Aaron Rodgers jerseys if they win the Super Bowl.
Yes, for
Black
Sedano.
Steelers Aaron Rodgers jerseys.
Yeah.
Those will look good.
I'd rather have Chad Powers as my quarterback.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just want the Super Bowl. Yeah, Steelers. All right. Can't wait for the Steelers to come here and take over SoFi Stadium when they take on the San Diego Chargers.
They're heading into the bye week. A little rest for old Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers' 80-yard pass that you heard there to DK Metcalf, was his 91st career 50-yard completion, passing Drew Brees for most in NFL history.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Look
Time
at that.
for number 6.
Very specific nugget
Very
there
nice.
on that actual call.
Very
Time
nice.
for another 3-1 team. The headband. Let's hear it on 620, the sports animal in
Good
Tampa
snap,
Bay.
Just high. Mayfield looking under pressure. Flush to his right, now back to his left. Throws the ball downfield. Receiver in the air. Caught ball. Shepard down the side. Bucky down the sideline. Bucky run. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Wheel route down the far sideline.
Deckerhoff is back.
Yeah, he is.
It was only 1 week, apparently.
That was Deckerhoff on the sports animal.
How is Deckerhoff back? Like, he wasn't there. Is he only doing home games?
I don't know.
Maybe that's what it is. He's only doing home games at this point.
Deckerhoff the best.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Tampa Bay lost to the Eagles, but the Eagles, as you'll likely hear later on in the Cap 10, they have been the best team in the NFL so far, and dating back to last year, obviously. You got to give it up, though, to Tampa Bay because they were in this game. They kept it close. Baker Mayfield, I love this guy. He's all heart. And you know what? We talk about the Niners injuries, George. Tampa Bay's got a comparable number of injuries to major star players, specifically on their offense. And Tampa was in that game. The Bucs are 3-1. Big game coming up this week for the Bucs and the Seahawks in Tampa.
Yeah.
And the Bucs remain in the Cap 10 at number 6.
Now, Bucky Irving, who you heard Gene Deckerhoff call that run there for, first player in Buccaneers history with 50 rushing yards and 100 receiving in a game.
Oh, beautiful.
Impressive.
Time for number 5. We head into the top 5 of the Cap 10. And time for Dan Miller on 97.1, The Fan in the Motor City.
Punts away. Khalif. Not a great punt. It's going to come up and field it at the 34. Makes the first man miss. There goes the 40. 45 to the 50. Leaf angling at the 40. To the 35 to the 30. To the 25.
Sir.
Say goodbye. Khalif Raymond to the house. Touchdown Detroit Lions. Oh, baby, what a run back. And that started with him making the first man miss. Khalif with some magic out there, and the Lions extend their lead.
Khalif Raymond, by the way, also kissed his wife and gave her the football after scoring that touchdown.
What a guy.
Beautiful.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Sure, he got what he wanted.
And
when
I
he
got
got
another
home.
nugget for you on Raymond afterwards.
Well, I'll just say this. I love it when a color commentator is in the background cheering during a call.
Oh, that's
go,
no,
yeah, go, yeah. He's going.
It makes me laugh.
Yeah, I
On,
love
on
it.
radio, don't do that. Don't ruin the call, man.
I love it, man. I absolutely love it.
The sanctity of the call.
Right. I
Don't
love
ruin
it.
the sanctity
No,
of the
no.
call, Cappy.
I love
It's
it
always the
because-
home radio guy that does it, right?
And I love it because it
Or
pisses
Tony
off.
Romo.
It pisses off the play-by-play guy. It really irritates him.
Well, I bet you your boy Jim Nantz was not thrilled that Tony Romo ruined his legendary potential Super Bowl call.
Yeah. And so I just happen to love it when the home radio guy is a cheerleader. Detroit is 3-1.
Yeah.
A lot of people after week 1 thought the way that Green Bay beat up on Detroit, that Detroit was done and Green Bay wasn't. Green Bay doesn't look so good, and Detroit looks great. Again, they're 3-1. They're in at number 5 in the Cap 10.
Khalif Raymond, by the way, 3 punt returns for touchdowns in his career. That's the most in the NFL in his career. He's been in the NFL since 2022. The most in the NFL, 3 punt returns for touchdowns.
Top 4 time, and we head to, for number 4, Mitch Holtis, 96.5, The Fan in KC.
Mahomes under center. Worthy's in the backfield. They're going to roll to the right side, and now Mahomes throws for the end zone caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marquise Brown. Hollywood goes all the way across the formation on 4th and 1 for a 15-yard touchdown pass. Mahomes has 4 TD passes into the land of the sweet nectar.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Mitch.
Hey, look, here's the thing about the Kansas City Chiefs. I've been telling you guys this from week 1. I'm not giving up on the Chiefs yet. They've got the coach, the quarterback. I know everybody thinks Travis Kelce looks slow and distracted. I'm not ready to give up on the Chiefs. Now, I'm getting close to being ready to give up on the Ravens. The Chiefs beat down the Ravens, and they've got a big game coming up this week on the road at Jacksonville. So the Chiefs are only 2-2, but it looks like the Chiefs are starting to play significantly better on offense.
The key in that game, they were 4 for 4 on 4th downs in that game. So they were very aggressive from the start, and that allowed them to get that lead and maintain it.
Time for number 3. We begin. We're going to double tap highlights on this one. First highlight, JB Long here on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
LA just got the tying touchdown from Puka Nacua at the end of an 11-play, 83-yard drive. Now the Colts looking to get back on top with DJ Giddens stepping into the backfield next to Daniel Jones. Jones back to pass. Pressure from his blind side. A strip sack. LA knocks it out. The Colts recover at the 29. V8 does it for the second week in a row.
Oh, beautiful. Now time to hear from Troy Santiago on Rams en Español.
El Quigley pasa a la derecha. Stafford se planta en la bolsa. Tiene tiempo el pase flotadito. Tutu. Completo a la 50 y se va a escapar. A la 40 del otro lado, a la 30, a la 20. Va a llegar a la yarda 10, a la 5. Touchdown. 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 Rams. Tutu.
Great call.
Aparece en el momento más importante.
Sí.
En un pase largo, tremendo. 6-2 solo.
Yes.
Solo. Y se escapó hasta la zona de anotación.
Sí.
He's not done yet, Cappy.
Yeah.
We need Troy Santiago
Yeah.
to do our Torta Thursday open.
Yes, absolutely. And by the way, in Espanol, the color commentator always lays out because he knows that the play-by-play guy is about to really shine. Right.
Right? Briones, it would be a sin if you ruined that call.
You don't do that. That was awesome.
You Americans should take a lesson from the Spanish broadcast.
Yes, we Americans.
Yes.
Pecado.
Into the land of the sweet nectar.
I do like the idea of Troy Santiago doing the voice work for
Torta Thursday.
I think
don't know if he's going to agree to it, but we'll laugh.
Well, just tell him we're talking sandwiches.
The bigger torta!
Es más grande! And we've gotten now to numero dos.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, he's got to do Sedano Nugget.
Hey,
follow the order, man.
Hey, my bad.
So Matthew Stafford, a game-winning touchdown pass in the final 2 minutes of fourth quarter overtime. Did it again. Now tied with Dan Marino and Tom Brady, 14 in his career. And there you have it. So he's now atop the leaderboard, as they call it.
Time for number 2. And we head to 550 WGR in Buffalo.
Back in the shotgun here. Split backs. Play clock down to 4 on 1st and 10 from the 28. Takes the snap, fakes the throw to the flat, looks down the sideline. He's got Kincaid, who's going to walk it in for a 23-yard touchdown. Oh, they got the Saints biting on that one. Fake to the flat, throw to the sideline, and it's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Oh, my God, these calls this week.
Amazing.
I love it. Hey, look, the Bills are 4-0. This game against the Saints was a little closer than most people expected until the Bills pulled away late.
Mm-hmm.
But Buffalo finds a way to win again. And their schedule, George, looking into the future, home against the Patriots, at the Falcons, at the Panthers, they should be 7-0, the Bills, when they go to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. So Buffalo in at number 2.
Yeah. Real quick on Buffalo, 30-plus points in each of their first 4 games of a season for the third time in franchise history and the first time since 1992 when they reached the Super Bowl and played the Cowboys.
Very nice. It is time for number 1. And for number 1 this week on the Cap 10, we head yet again to Merrill Reese on 94 WIP in Philly.
They've got to get to the 29. Can the Eagles keep them short? This is the play of the game. Each play becomes bigger and bigger. Snap to Mayfield. He's back. He's being chased. He fires. He completes it short of the first down. Now the ball is being batted around and knocked out of bounds, but the Eagles are going to take over on downs.
So the Philadelphia Eagles are 4-0. They are the defending Super Bowl champions, and until somebody knocks them out, they're going to remain at number 1. And I'll just say this. They don't put up the kind of numbers, George, when you look at it. Like, people will look at Jalen Hurts, and this is why we were having this conversation 5 weeks ago in the preseason about why Jalen Hurts doesn't get the respect. 15 of 24, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. So he just doesn't put up those prolific passing numbers, although we have seen in the game against the Rams, when he has to, he can. Philadelphia can beat you in so many ways. And yet again, the Philadelphia Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champions, are in the Cap 10 at number 1.
Well, and the key there is that when they get in the red zone, they are unstoppable, literally. And, they have scored a touchdown on all 11 red zone trips this season.
Wow, good numbers.
Tied with the 2018 Chiefs for second longest streak to start a season. The Baltimore Ravens did it in 2018 on their first 13 red zone trips.
And did you happen to see this past week, the Eagles decided to start to create variations off the tush push?
Yeah.
Everybody expects
they're giving
the
it
tush
to Barkley.
push.
Right, yeah.
Right. We'll just run it around the corner. When you guys are all freaked out that we're about to push you into the end zone, we'll run it around the end. So Philadelphia, number 1, the Cap 10, built on bias.
That is your Cap 10.